for me as a customer, I mean, it's just like, well, I didn't change, nothing in my neighborhood changed, so it's like, why, you know, that's the main question for anybody that goes through this is why, and why do I have to go through the inconvenience of this?
Frustrations are growing over internet and TV service in Lincoln. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us.
Some customers are upset with rising costs and also the service from local providers.
Representatives from those companies met today to discuss service in the city. Channel 8 Eyewitness News reporter Brent Von Fleur was at the meeting and joins us now with more. Brent?
Rod, Megan, some customers say even with growing bills and service issues, they feel like they have no other option but to stick with their provider. The Telecommunication and Cable Television Advisory Board met Thursday to discuss the landscape of TV and internet service in the capital city. Representatives from local providers including Windstream, Allo, and Spectrum all gave status reports which included issues ranging from increased prices to construction mishaps. Allo has come under fire from customers complaining about crews leaving their yards a mess to causing gas leaks, including this one Thursday morning that caused a Walmart to be evacuated. An Allo spokesman said the company is working hard to cut down on those incidents.
Yep, it's something that we look at after each incident. We take it very seriously and go through an investigation and look for the root cause, and really with the emphasis of how can we use that information to get better.
Spectrum has also fielded complaints from customers for rising costs and long wait times at stores associated with their transition to all digital service. The Spectrum representative at the meeting said he could not comment. That's the same thing Brian O'Neill says he heard from the company. He's the president and CEO of Internet Nebraska, an independent service provider that had a 10-year contract with Spectrum to provide service to customers. He says Spectrum ended that contract in April, eventually cutting service to 3,000 Internet Nebraska customers. Why?
That's a great question. We were never provided that information. The customers, as it turns out, were given about 65 days and then they were deactivated.
One of the customers is Greg Tunick, a web developer who says he relies on internet service for his job. He says while companies like Allo may compete with Spectrum, they still don't have service available in many parts of the city, which he says leaves him with no choice but to pay higher fees for less service than he was getting before.
Yeah, I mean, it's totally out of my hands. You know, I can't go out there and dig, you know, and put in cable and fiber to my own home, so.
Some good news for customers. A motion was made at the meeting to request funding to develop an app that would allow customers to file service complaints with the city. Those complaints would then be directly forwarded to the service providers. We'll keep you updated on that.
Yes, open lines of communication. Thank you.